Let's put on some Christmas music. Christmas music! Good morning, guys. How is everyone doing? I'm feeling fantastic today. I did my morning yoga. Boo-boos, you watch Mama do her yoga? You played with Bubby. You have breakfast. Now she's having lunch. Gonna try something new today. It's 12:30 already. Boo-boos usually takes a nap. It's been like 12 o'clock, 12:30 that she goes down for a nap. And she wakes up around like 3 o'clock, and that means she misses lunch. Because as soon as she wakes up, I'll put her in the high chair so that she could eat, and she winds up missing lunch. So that's just technically her dinner, because by the time she gets out of the high chair, it's already like 4 or 5 o'clock. So we're going to try something new and try giving her a little bit of lunch before she goes to bed down for a nap. Even if it's only a little bit, just so that she does have that lunch. She used to take naps at 11, but she's been waking up at 9 o'clock, so she hasn't been having time to take a nap. I don't know. It just works out like that, how she wakes up so late. We're out of cookies. Boo-boos, we're out of cookies. Oh no, we're out of cookies. I have to keep a bow in her hair because her hair is just so long. It's just straight in her eyes. And I always feel so bad, so we have to put a bow in her hair to get it out of her eyes. I wanted to make something in the crock pot for dinner, but I think we're just going to wind up ordering a pizza. I don't know. Pictures with Santa this weekend for you, though, boo-boos. Pictures with Santa this weekend for you. Pictures with Santa, yay! Go see Santa! She says, stop it, Mama. Stop it. Do that we're all together, and it's not really that late yet. I want to finish decorating the tree, maybe put some bulbs on. That's what I want to do. Finish putting the bulbs on as a family. Then this weekend we'll get the star for the top. And boo-boos, you can put on the star for the tree, okay? Let's put the bulbs on as a family before Boo-boos goes to bed, which is in 10 minutes. This is her last appointment. Yay! Look at the difference in your head, Boo-boos. Oh my goodness. The one to the left is how she used to look, and the one to the right is how she looks now. She looks fantastic. What a huge difference with this cranial band. They're adjusting her dock band now to the last adjustment, and Boo-boos needs a nap bad. And I also have a quiz today that I have not been able to study for at all. So I'm crossing my fingers that I do good on it. But this is her last dock band appointment, her last adjustment. So she's gonna wear the helmet maybe for 2 more weeks, and then we just take it off ourselves. Like, we don't have to come back. So that's good. You say yay, Boo-boos, you say yay! Mariano's on his way home from work, so I'm about to go and make some dinner. And I'm thinking, I found some pork chops and a piece of chicken in the freezer. I don't know from where they came from, but they popped up. So I'm gonna make something in the crock pot because it's just so easy. Just throw it in and leave it, and it's easy with Boo-boos too. So she will let me do this. So I get my trusty crock pot out. Double check, make sure there's nothing underneath because I am prone to fires. I like cooking everything on high. It comes out the same, it just it cooks quicker. Take my meats. I don't really clean them when I put them in the crock pot because the crock pot cooks them so slow that it just like melts the fat away. So don't worry about really cleaning it that much. I'm just gonna throw my meats in the crock pot. My random piece of chicken. Throw that in there too. Just threw the meat in the crock pot. You don't have to make it fancy or pretty or anything. I just threw it in there. Usually I always do only pork chops or only chicken, but I found the extra piece of chicken, and I think we're gonna make some empanadas tonight, so just threw it in there. Now I'm just gonna throw a stick of butter over the top, just slice it up into little pieces, just throw it everywhere, and then I'm using this ranch salad dressing and seasoning mix, Hidden Valley. You get it at any grocery store, Walmart, or anywhere pretty much that sells crockpot stuff, and I'm just gonna sprinkle this all over the top, and there you go. And it takes like 3 hours to cook in the crock pot with this much stuff on high. So that's it. Boo Boo's is ready to eat. She would not. The lunch thing before the nap didn't happen. So she's getting her lunch / dinner now. We stopped buying real butter. The only time I ever really use real butter is when I bake, because when you bake and use margarine, it kind of comes out a little different. It comes out, in my opinion, more chewy, and it comes out a little weird. So I use real butter when baking. But for everything else, for like cooking and stuff like that, using this Country Crock butter, just original, I think it's margarine, vegetable spread, it comes out exactly the same. It's just not as salty. So if you're not a fan of salt, this is perfect for you. But I'm not sure how much is a stick of butter for this, so I'm just really just throwing in a lot. Plus the crock pot will make it good anyway. You don't have to spread it around or anything fancy like that. Just plop it on top of your meats and close it and let it cook. And that's it. My friend once told me with the crock pot, you set it and forget it. That's what it is. You set it and forget it. I'm just going to sprinkle this all over the top. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to plop the lid on it. Just the ranch dressing sprinkled all over the butter, all over the meats. And now I'm just setting it and forgetting it. See you in 3 hours. Finished product. It was done in 3 hours. Oh, that's chicken. We already dove in, of course. I'm already eating mine. I got green beans in the microwave. Mariano had some kind of, from his job, he brought home empanada dough. So he made a few empanadas with the piece of chicken that was in there. So that came out really good. You know what was really good with the empanada dough? A piece of chocolate inside. That came out really good. I'm finishing up my snowman slowly but surely. It's coming along.